friends, welcome to today's video. So today we are starting the basics of quadratic equations. Our first question is, find the condition for one root of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 to be twice the other. So what is our equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We know that the sum of the roots of the equation is given by minus b by a. Sum of the roots of this quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is given by minus b by a, and product of the roots is given by c by a. So how to derive this? Let's see how we can derive the sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a and product is equal to c by a. You know the equation for the root is given by minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, and the second root is given by minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So let's take the sum of the roots. Sum of the roots will be given by minus 2b divided by 2a, which gives us minus b by a. And what about the product of the roots? It will be given by minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a multiplied by minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So this is in the format of a plus b into a minus b, which gives us a square minus b square. Minus b is the first term and this b square minus 4ac is the second term. So here this is actually in the format of a plus b into a minus b. Minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac into minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac. So this is in the format of a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So here what will come? It will be b square minus b square plus 4ac divided by 2a. So our answer will be denominator will come as 4a square. Okay, 2a into 2a, which gives us 4a square. So our answer will be c by a. So this is how we derive sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a and product of the roots is equal to c by a. From the basic equation, we know the roots of a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is given by minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So one root is minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and the second root is minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So just add these two roots and multiply these two roots. So you will be getting sum of the roots of this equation is sum is equal to minus b by a and product is equal to c by a. You have to be very thorough with this equation. So now let's go to our question. We are having the same equation here, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So let the roots be given as alpha and 2 alpha. It is given that one root is twice the other. So alpha and 2 alpha. So you can say alpha plus 2 alpha. Sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a. That implies 3 alpha is equal to minus b by a. So we got one equation. Now second one, the product of the roots, alpha into 2 alpha. Alpha is one root and 2 alpha is the second root. One root is twice the other. So alpha into 2 alpha is equal to c by a. Okay, our expression is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So you will be getting 2 alpha square is equal to c by a. Now you can substitute the value of alpha from equation 1. So what you will be getting? 2 into minus b by 3a the whole square. Okay, so here alpha is equal to minus b by 3a. So 2 alpha square means 2 into minus b by 3a the whole square is equal to c by a. So what you will be getting? 2b square by 9a square is equal to c by a. So let's cancel out a and a here. So what is the final answer? 2b square is equal to 9ac. So you can even by heart this formula. If one root of the equation is twice the other, then the condition must be satisfied. 2b square is equal to 9ac. So if you're thorough with this, you can use this equation in any other questions. In multiple choice questions and all, it can come. If one root is twice the other, what should be the condition? 2b square is equal to 9ac. Okay. And even if you don't by heart this or you just forgot the expression, you can easily derive like this. Just alpha and 2 alpha be the roots of the equation. Then alpha plus 2 alpha is equal to minus b by a, and alpha into 2 alpha is equal to c by a. Then you have to find out alpha from the first equation and substitute in the equation 2. So you will be getting the form 2b square is equal to 9ac. Our second question, if the roots of the equation x square minus qx plus r is equal to 0 differ by 2, then which of the following is true? So our equation is x square minus qx plus r is equal to 0. So here the roots of the equation are given. So let the roots be given as alpha and alpha plus 2. It is given that the roots differ by 2. So the difference between alpha and alpha plus 2 is equal to 2. So we are assuming the roots are equal to alpha and alpha plus 2. So what is the sum of the roots? Sum of the roots is given by minus b by a when the equation is in the format of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So here b is equal to minus q and a is equal to 1 and c is equal to r. So we are just writing the values of a, b and c from the general expression. General expression ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So what are the values of a, b and c from the given equation x square minus qx plus r is equal to 0. So b is equal to minus q, a is equal to 1 and c is equal to r. We know that the sum of the roots of the equation is equal to minus b by a. So our answer here will be q. Alpha plus 2 is equal to q. So you will be getting 2 alpha plus 2 is equal to q, and alpha is equal to q minus 2 divided by 2. So this is our first equation. Now we know that the product of the roots is equal to c by a. So alpha into alpha plus 2 is equal to r. Here c is equal to r. So alpha into alpha plus 2 is equal to r, which gives us alpha square plus 2 alpha is equal to r. Now let's substitute alpha from equation 1 in this equation 2. So you will be getting q minus 2 by 2 the whole square plus 2 into q minus 2 divided by 2 is equal to r. So what you will be getting? Q minus 2 the whole square is equal to q square minus 4q plus 4 divided by 4 plus here 2 and 2 will be getting cancelled. So you will be getting q minus 2 is equal to r. Now you can just multiply with q for all the terms. So you will be getting q square minus 4q plus 4 plus 4q minus 8 is equal to 4r. So what you will be getting? Q square is equal to, here you can see some expression starting with q square is coming. So let's write in that format. Q square is equal to 4r. Here minus 4 will come. So this minus 4 when going to the other side will be becoming plus 4. So q square is equal to 4r plus 4. We are having that equation here. So B is our answer. Okay, it's a very straightforward question. You have to be very thorough that sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a and product of the roots is equal to c by a. Find out the values of a, b and c from the given equation. Just simplify and you will be getting the required answer. Next question. If one root of the equation L minus m into x square plus Lx plus 1 is equal to 0 is double the other and L is real, find the greatest value of m. So what is your given equation? L minus m into x square plus Lx plus 1 is equal to 0. Here it's a question on roots. So first you have to write down what is a, b and c. Our general equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So our a is equal to L minus m, our b is equal to L and our c is equal to 1. Let us assume that r and 2r be the roots of the equation. R is one root, so 2r will be the other root because it is given that one root is double the other. So r and 2r be the roots. So we know that r plus 2r is equal to minus b by a. So r plus 2r is equal to 3r. Sum of the roots 3r is equal to minus L divided by L minus m. So what is r? R will be equal to minus L divided by 3 into L minus m. And what about the product of the roots? R into 2r will be giving us 2r square is equal to c by a. C by a is 1 by L minus m. So r square is equal to 1 by 2 into L minus m. So let this be equal to equation number 1 and this is equal to equation number 2. Now substituting 1 in 2, we will be getting 1 by 2 into L minus m is equal to r square. So here r square will be given as L square divided by 9 into L minus m the whole square. So here this L minus m and this L minus m will be getting cancelled. So we will be getting 2L square is equal to 9 into L minus m. So we will be getting the equation 2L square minus 9L minus 9m is equal to 0. Here it's given that L is real. So L is real means what is the meaning? So we know that this equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. When it is given that x is equal to real, then we know that b square minus 4ac should be greater than 0. So we are having the conditions like when b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 means we will be having the equal roots. B square minus 4ac is greater than 0 means we will be having real roots, or x will be having only real values, and b square minus 4ac is less than 0 means we will be having imaginary numbers also, because we will be getting, we know that the roots is given by minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So b square minus 4ac is less than 0 means root of negative number will come. So we will be getting imaginary numbers as our roots. So b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 means our x will be real. Because b square minus 4ac root will be a positive number. So we will be getting the real values for x. So similarly here we can say L is equal to real. So this is actually a quadratic equation in L. Instead of x, L is coming here. So here L is real means the meaning is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Or we can say here what will come? Here b square means minus 9 the whole square, which will be giving us 81. And 4ac, 4 into what is a? A is equal to 2 and c is equal to minus 9m is greater than 0. So for this equation, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, where a is equal to 2, then b is equal to minus 9 and c is equal to minus 9m. How we can write this equation? Only because it is given that L is real. So that is the reason why L is real is given. So L is real, so we can write b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, or 81 minus 4 into 2 into minus 9m is greater than 0, or 81 is greater than 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 9 is equal to 72, so 81 is greater than 72m, or we can say 9 by 8 is greater than m. So 1 minute, L is real means b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. Even if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, L can become real. Either equal roots or real roots. So b square minus 4ac should be greater than or equal to 0. So here greater than or equal will come. Okay. So here 9 by 8 is greater than or equal to m. So that means the highest value or the greatest value of m is equal to 9 by m. So that is our question. So the greatest value of m will be equal to 9 by m, or m cannot be greater than 9 by 8. So greatest value possible is 9 by 8. It's a very interesting question. So here we are having many steps. The first thing we did is that we have to find the sum of the roots and product of the roots. It is given one root is double the other. So we will be getting sum of the roots 3r and product of the roots here. So we are deriving an equation in L, which is a quadratic equation in L. 2L square minus 9L minus 9m is equal to 0. Then we are having L is real. L is real means b square minus 4ac should be greater than or equal to 0. So here we are finding out that 81 greater than or equal to 72m, and there we will be getting the greatest value of m. Next question, two numbers p and q are such that the quadratic equation px square plus 3x plus 2q is equal to 0 has minus 6 as the sum and the product of the roots. Find p plus q. So first itself our equation is px square plus 3x plus 2q is equal to 0. So what is A? A is equal to p, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2q. We are just comparing it with the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here it is given that sum of the roots is also equal to minus 6, product of the roots is also equal to minus 6. Sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a. So minus 3 by p is equal to minus 6, which gives us p is equal to 1 by 2. Then c by a, that is 2q by p is also equal to minus 6. So you will be getting 2q is equal to p into minus 6 or 1 by 2 into minus 6, which gives us q is equal to minus 3 by 2. So what is p plus q? So p is equal to 1 by 2, equation number 1, and q is equal to minus 3 by 2, equation number 2. So p plus q will be giving us 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2, which is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 is our answer. A straightforward question. Just to be thorough with the formula, sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a and product of the roots is equal to c by a. We are doing these practice questions. If one root of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is 3 times the other, find the relationship between a, b and c. So we know alpha plus 3 alpha. Let alpha and 3 alpha be the roots. One root is 3 times the other. So alpha plus 3 alpha is equal to minus b by a. So we can tell 4 alpha is equal to minus b by a, our first equation. Then alpha into 3 alpha is equal to c by a, or we can say 3 alpha square, which is equal to minus b by 4a. The whole square is equal to c by a. So which gives us 3b square by 16a square is equal to c by a, or we can say that 3b square is equal to 16ac. Okay, this also you can by heart, so it can be used in the similar questions. Already we saw when one root is double the other, the expression will be equal to 2b square is equal to 9ac, and when one root is triple the other, the expression will be 3b square is equal to 16ac. So these are the two values you can by heart. 2b square is equal to 9ac and 3b square is equal to 16ac. Next question, if p and q are the roots of the equation x square plus x minus 7 is equal to 0, find p square plus q square and p cube plus q cube. So p plus q is equal to minus 1. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to minus 7. So p plus q is equal to minus b by a, which gives us minus 1, and pq is equal to minus 7. Now we have to find out p square plus q square. You know that p plus q the whole square is equal to p square plus q square minus 2pq. So from that you will be getting what is p square plus q square. It will be equal to p plus q the whole square minus 2pq. Here plus will come. Okay, p square plus q square plus 2pq. So p square plus q square is equal to p plus q the whole square minus 2pq. So what you will be getting? Minus 1 the whole square will be 1. 1 minus 2 into minus 7, which gives us 15. Similarly, what is pq plus q cube? It will be equal to p plus q the whole cube minus 3pq into p plus q. So one time you practice this kind of questions means you can directly write the formula. pq plus q cube is equal to p plus q the whole cube minus 3pq into p plus q. So what is p plus q? Minus 1 the whole cube minus 3 into minus 7 into minus 1. So what you will be getting? Minus 1, minus will come. 7 into 3 is 21. So it will be equal to minus 22. So these kind of questions can also come. Find p square plus q square, p cube plus q cube. Such questions can come. Our final question of the video, if p and q are the roots of the quadratic equation 5x square minus 7x plus 1 is equal to 0, then find the value of 1 by p plus 1 by q. So you can say 1 by p plus 1 by q will be giving you p plus q divided by pq. Just a straightforward. So what is p plus q? P plus q will be equal to minus b by a. Here a is equal to 5, b is equal to minus 7 and c is equal to 1. So p plus q will be equal to 7 by 5 and your pq will be equal to 1 by 5. P and q are the roots. So product of the roots and sum of the roots. So 7 by 5 divided by 1 by 5 which gives you 7. So don't just be afraid by seeing this 1 by p plus 1 by q, how to find out. You just simplify the expression. So you will be getting sum of the roots divided by product of the roots. Thank you for watching.